You know, a year ago they said nobody wants to come to Philly. No quarterbacks, no wide receivers, nobody. Well, things have changed dramatically. All of a sudden, everybody wants to come to Philly. That's why the Eagles are on Lamar Jackson's shortlist. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. You know, it is really early in the morning right now. The sun's not even up. That's why my lighting is the way it is. I'm still waiting for my lights, still waiting for my chairs. But who cares? Because I had to talk football. I was sitting in bed thinking about the Eagles, thinking about this Monday night, thinking about this season, and thinking about the possibilities of Lamar Jackson coming to Philly if it doesn't work. The Eagles are on his short list. Now, we're going to get into it in a second, but before we do that, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, make sure to like. More importantly, make sure you subscribe for daily Eagles content, NFL content. We're streaming a lot of games this weekend. You don't want to miss it. If you've been subscribed for a while, just double check. Double moonwalk check. Make sure you're still subscribed. Now, I'm probably waking up everybody in the whole neighborhood because I'm a loud person, you know. But I want to get right into this. And let me say this. These are usually the videos I like to do in the off season when we're focusing on the future, what the Eagles could potentially do. But after reading this article about Lamar Jackson, I kind of had to get it off my chest, right? So I feel like this is one of those videos where you watch it, I speak what I say what I got to say, and then we just put in the background, we store it away for a while, just in case, and we see how things unfold. But there's big rumors that the Eagles are on Lamar Jackson's short list of teams if he doesn't get a new contract, okay? Lamar Jackson is the fastest player to reach 10,000 career passing yards and 3,500 rushing yards. He did it in only 59 games. The next quickest was Michael Vick in 143 games. The reason I say that is because I haven't talked a whole bunch about Lamar Jackson in the past. There's really no need to. He doesn't play in our division. He doesn't play in our conference, and we don't see him. But if it was me and I was the Baltimore Ravens, I would have paid the man. I think Lamar Jackson's an absolute stud. And I know people get on him about his passing and he's not the greatest passer in the world or this, that, the other. But the guy has a cannon. He has a cannon, and I think he's more than capable of being a good passer in this league, especially if you put talent around him. Okay? So I like Lamar Jackson a lot. I also like Jalen Hurts a lot. I think Jalen Hurts is going to be the future. I think he's going to be good enough to get an extension, and I don't think it's going to be an issue. I don't think this video will ever come to fruition, but it's just such an interesting dynamic possibilities of Lamar Jackson going to Philly would be amazing, would be insane. But that would only be if Jalen Hurts doesn't work out. So the Eagles essentially could have a really, 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 really good, great, amazing insurance policy for Jalen Hurts waiting in the wings if he doesn't get a contract in Baltimore. And I'm not sure he's going to. Okay? So like I said, I want to make this clear to everybody out there because this is more of a possibility speculation, and it would only happen if Jalen Hurts wasn't the franchise quarterback, if the Eagles didn't feel like he's going to be. I feel like he could be. I feel like he's going to get it done. I do. I have confidence in him. And the reason I have confidence in Jalen Hurts is because I think Jalen Hurts has the intangibles. He's a guy that goes out there, he works his butt off, he does everything in his power to improve. He also is a natural leader. And I think sometimes hard work pays off. And what we think we know about somebody, we think we've seen about somebody, you don't really know until certain situations. We're going to find out this year if Jalen Hurts is the guy or not. I'm not saying for sure I think he is. I don't know. But I think because of the guy and everything I've heard on him, I have a lot of faith that he is. But for argument's sake and this video's sake, let's say Jalen Hurts isn't the guy. Okay, let's just say what if, right? Because the Eagles have a plan if he is, and they're already working on a plan if he isn't. Okay? Now, if he isn't the guy, you're going to have 2 first-round picks next year, and you're probably going to look to try to trade up, get yourself a franchise quarterback in the draft. You'd probably have to give 2 first-round picks, and then maybe a first-round pick the following year in the draft. Probably have to cost you about 3 first-round picks. The Eagles are not going to pick in the top 10. They're not going to pick in the top 15. So they're going to have to spend a whole lot to go up and get a quarterback, okay? The only other option is you find a quarterback that's currently in the league. Well, who's going to be available that you could go and get? Russell Wilson went this year. Deshaun Watson went this year somewhere else. I think most of the quarterbacks are pretty much accounted for, except Lamar Jackson. Now, Lamar Jackson wants a contract with the Baltimore Ravens. He didn't get it. He hasn't got what he wanted, and he could be a guy that they end up trading because he wants out. He's saying he's playing the last year of his contract, right? He's playing his option year without a contract, and he's saying he will not play under a franchise tag. Okay? Now, no matter what happens with the Eagles, they're going to have to address the quarterback situation one way or the other. If Jalen Hurts is the guy, they're going to give him an extension. If he's not the guy, they're going to go pay somebody else, whether through draft picks or free agency or a trade, and bring somebody else in, okay? Why not Lamar Jackson? So according to 5 Reasons Sports Network, they're saying that Lamar Jackson, per their sources, has already put together a list of teams he's willing to go to. A short list with 3 teams. The Detroit Lions, why he would want to go there, I don't know. The Miami Dolphins, I can understand that. And the Philadelphia Eagles. And listen, if the Eagles, for some reason, need a quarterback next year, Lamar Jackson may be the perfect fit. Here's what they said. Unless the Ravens change their stance and offer Jackson what he's asked, the potential for a sign and trade is open. It would look poorly on the Ravens organization if Lamar is left to deal with the open market and free agency. Jackson does have a list of teams he would be interested in going to. Per the source, the list includes the Detroit Lions, Miami Dolphins, and Philadelphia Eagles. Now, here's what they say about the Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles have Jalen Hurts as their current quarterback, but they may not be sold on him just yet. The Eagles have 2 very good tackles that can handle their own in the trenches, a solid run game, a dominant receiver in A.J. Brown, and a potential top 5 defense, not with Jonathan Gannon, in the NFL. Furthermore, the Eagles have the draft capital to lure the Ravens into a sign and trade deal. Now, this is for argument's sake. This is just what if. We always got to examine the opposite side. What if something happens, right? If Jalen Hurts isn't the guy, what are the Eagles going to do? One way or the other, they're going to have to spend. They're going to have to spend on a quarterback. They're going to have to spend on draft picks. They're going to have to spend. So what do? If they decide and realize, you know what, Jalen Hurts isn't the guy, I don't know a better option than Lamar Jackson. I mean, Lamar Jackson, some people hate on him. I don't get it. I like Lamar Jackson. The guy is 6'2", 212 pounds. He's 25 years old. 25 years old. That means next year he would be 26, being that his birthday is this coming January. He's got 3 touchdowns, 1 interception in his first game. I think he had one season where he had like 35, 36 touchdowns. MVP. The guy has done some things. He's a special player. He's a special talent. Nobody can say Lamar Jackson can't make all the throws. Lamar Jackson, his arm isn't strong enough. His arm is strong. It is very strong. He's got a cannon. So, to me, Lamar Jackson could be the answer if Jalen Hurts doesn't work out. Now, I expect Jalen Hurts to work out. I expect him to. But in a situation like that, I don't know what better fit there would be. Let's say the Eagles decide we're not going to sign Jalen Hurts to a contract. Let's just say that that's not what they want to do. Lamar Jackson, he's in Baltimore, so he's only a few hours away. He would be coming into a position where he has a great offensive line, he has good running backs, he has great young wide receivers, and he has a fantastic tight end. I don't think you can put, or say Baltimore has ever put the kind of weapons that he would be walking into uh, behind him. The Baltimore Ravens have never given him what the Eagles have right now. He comes into the Eagles instantly. The Eagles are a Super Bowl contender. And some people think that they're Super Bowl contender with Jalen Hurts, and they may be. Time will tell. But there would be no doubt about it. This would be my move. This would probably be my move. If Jalen Hurts doesn't work out, and you figure we're drafting somewhere around 20, right? Let's say New Orleans is picking 15, 16, and we're picking 18 to 20. And I'm not going to trade up to the top 3 to get a quarterback. And Lamar Jackson is not going to be in Baltimore. Remember, he's saying that he ain't playing on a franchise tag. He is not going to play on a franchise tag. So I think that would be the best option. Now, there are people that don't like him. They don't think he can win in the playoffs because they don't think he's good enough of a passer. You know, a lot of those people feel the same way about Jalen Hurts. But the one thing that's different with Lamar Jackson than Jalen Hurts is that he's got a much stronger arm. Much stronger arm. I think that the Eagles would have to do this move if Jalen Hurts doesn't work out. Now, best case scenario is Jalen Hurts works out. He's the guy. Then we have 2 first-round picks to use. Maybe get another pass rusher, get a cornerback, safety, whatever we're going to need at the time. But if for some reason it doesn't work out and Lamar Jackson really wanted to come to Philly, that would probably be my number one option. If I come out of the season going, Jalen Hurts ain't the future, we can't give him a contract. Yeah, I'll make a play for Lamar Jackson if he's available. I would have to. Now, if Baltimore's smart, they would just give him a contract and figure it out. But if not, that could be the play to make for the Eagles. Remember, this is just what if. This is hypothetical. This is something that I'm just talking about because the story came out. And I'm basically going to get this out. We're going to file it away. I'll have another video. We'll get back to Monday night. But I just thought this was such an interesting thing that he would go to the Eagles and they would be on the short list. I understand why. I don't understand Detroit, but I do understand Miami. Miami and the Eagles, I would look at similar. Both very talented offenses, a lot of talent around. And if you just put the right quarterback in, they're going to be fine. I think Jalen Hurts is going to be fine. I think he's going to be the guy. But if he's not, for some reason, Lamar Jackson is somebody that I would definitely make a play for. Just my opinion. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's how we vision. We're all just living in it. I don't know about you guys, but as we get closer and closer to Monday night's game, I feel better and better about it. Like, I'm feeling like the Eagles are going to win. Like, I'm feeling really good about this game. I think the Eagles are going to beat Minnesota maybe easier than we thought. I do. I got a good feeling about this game. I got a good feeling about the defense, and I'm feeling Goddard or Devontae Smith are going to go off. They're going to go off. With that said, Denzel Washington.